daily duties of the job can be anywhere from spreading, seeding, spraying, harvesting, fencing, and a lot of the time you spend of it on your own. You spend, sort of definitely seeding time. I was sort of spending anywhere between 15 and 18 hours a day on my own in a tractor with my own thoughts, so they become long days after a while.
I haven't found too many people that don't enjoy sitting around a fire and looking at that, and just to have that opportunity to be there by yourself, just with blokes. We're all more connected than ever before via phones and the like, but we're actually all starting to maybe lose that art of being able to talk to each other and express thoughts or tell people how we are.
It is hard to think that someone else is in the same boat as you. You think, I'm all in this alone, there's nothing, it's me, it's my problem. And to catch up with blokes like that to find out that, they're going through something similar, or they're having a shit rough time, or even it's not so much the mental health side, it's also the physical side as well, about, there might be something, I had a good mate many years ago, he died of cancer because he had a lump on his back and didn't want anyone to know about it, and he died. He was in his mid-20s. If you just had said something to someone, that may have been able to be resolved. You just don't know.
From bowel cancer to suicide to cardiovascular health, so the physical stuff and the mental health, we're just the wrong side. So we all talk about suicide a lot, but it's 3 completed suicides out of 4 are males, and it gets higher as we go into regional, rural and remote. Cardiovascular, 4 out of 5 cardiovascular issues are about blokes, and probably because we don't do much about it. Blokes talking through groups and feeling safe and connected is the way we're going to empower individuals and communities to just talk about it and say, mate, that's all right, you're not the only one.
The 6Bs all started up back in 2017. We had some timber all pushed up that needed to be burnt from paddock preparations. I used Twitter as my main social media, put something up on there that we were having it, and come up with the core things of what were involved, and it was the 6Bs of blokes, barbecue, bonfire, beers, bonding and some bullshit. To stand there and hear my mates laughing, telling the same cricket stories, embellishing the same footy lies, that the real sensory communication of hearing how people are going, and to hear that laughter is just brilliant.
I first saw 6Bs on Twitter, Brad Milstead and a couple of the other guys when they first started it up in 2017, and I really liked the concept and I really liked the motto. Even though they're neighbours, I haven't seen those guys for probably 2 or 3 years. And there was other guys from 50 k's away that I might have seen once in 10 years. So it definitely drew people from everywhere, and people who you didn't expect to be there were there, and they felt comfortable coming, and they were there to be able to catch up with mates.
We all turn around and we soil test our paddocks to find out what's there. We can't do that with ourselves, unfortunately, but we're the first ones to do that professionally. We'll go and find out what's wrong, and we put the additives in there to get everything back into balance. And we need to remove that stigma that there's nothing wrong with getting help. It's, as the saying goes, it's okay to not be okay, but what's not okay is to do nothing about it.
Me personally, I've just been that busy. I've sort of got angry at my family when they've sort of wanted me to go and do something for them, when it's like, no, I don't have time. I'm so focused on what I've got to do here. And if you don't get that time out, then, who knows the repercussions. We sort of all know worst case scenario, what can happen.
I'll just load them up now. I'd be lying to say if it hasn't crossed my mind once or twice in my younger years and thought I was on my own. So, it's always a hard thing to talk about and a hard thing to even bring up with anyone. So I think what Brad's doing with the 6Bs and to make that aware is it's great. I think it's fantastic, and even if it saves one life, that's all that matters. I think it's fantastic.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.